Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. I'm Nai.
I'm Mako, and we've got stuff to do as
We actually have a
as
lot
our
of stuff to
preamble.
do. Let's talk to Carix.
Look here, Hierarch. This
So
material
we have the thing.
self-regenerates. It is no wonder the research of the Terrans claimed it to be from a recent epoch.
Did
My
you notice how,
projections place it
uh-oh.
several billion
That is a
years
really
if
old
not
Brock.
more.
That's kind of worrisome, actually.
Yeah.
This keystone can guide
Several
us
billion years
unto
old.
home. What do you
That's
think
a
it
thing.
means?
Yes, guide us. It is a code
Okay.
wanting to be cracked. The keystone seems to be able to manipulate
It does a lot of
energies.
things, let's just put it that
What
way.
might be its sole purpose? I believe it stores its origin point within.
Oh good. Good
Its
to know.
origin point.
We're gonna have to go find where it started.
I promise you, I will find out how this will lead us to the Xel'Naga.
Thank you, Winston.
Double your efforts, Karax. There
Okay.
is little time.
So, there's the rock. You notice how it doesn't, like, charge and, like, explode anymore? Also, I don't know if you noticed, but you notice that it's not just spinning in the center of that pylon holder. It is actually slowly moving around the circumference
Huh? It's
while
off-center.
spinning. Yeah, it's off-center.
Neat.
Let's go to the core. So, we did get an additional 15 Solarite. I really still don't think warp harmonization is worth a damn right now.
No.
So I think we're going to put our points like that. We're going to keep the warp and reinforcements because it's ridiculous. We're going to keep the orbital simulator because I like being able to just instantly get my stuff, and we're just going to keep going with that. Let's go to the War Council. Rahana has nothing to say to me.
Robotic assault
Okay.
units can now be added to our army, Hierarch.
So
Now,
we have.
did we unlock anything else along these lines? No. Okay, so robotic assault. So first, we have the Immortals. So the Immortals are kind of awesome. We didn't get to see their entire... Just like every other unlock mission, we didn't get to see their entire thing. So first of all, the Immortals have the Barrier. This is a new ability of theirs, which absorbs up to 100 damage and lasts for 10 seconds. So apparently this is different from their original ability they had in Wings of Liberty. Their original ability said that when their shields were up, they took reduced damage. Apparently that doesn't account anymore. They do get the improved barrier, increases the amount of damage absorbed by the Immortals barrier by 100%. So they're a little bit stronger than typical. We also have the Annihilator, which is the Nerazim version, which says that they have the Shadow Cannon, which deals 200 damage to target unit or structures. This makes them much more of their... siege units, but they don't get the shield. Honestly, right now, I'm feeling pretty happy with how our sentry is helping us with our shields, so I think we're going to go with the Annihilator for the time being, and that can be my siege unit. So, we're probably going to go with that. Okay, off to the bridge. So we got a new conversation.
Hey there.
Oh, hey, look, it's Swan.
Your Royal Ness.
And
Man,
he
this
has
is weird.
never talked to
I've never
Protoss.
talked to no Protoss
And he doesn't know how to
before.
talk about it.
If I have learned
At least
one
he's
thing
honest.
from your commander Raynor, it is that we are not so different, Rory.
And Artanis is just kind of all kinds of
Continue
like,
your report.
okay.
Right.
We're not
So-
that different.
So the artifact, the Keystone.
I
thing
love
is
how-
all
how
yours.
embarrassed
We're in the
Swan
middle of
is.
transmitting all our data to your engineer.
You have my thanks. Please relay my
But I do like how
appreciation to
gracious
Commander
Artanis is about it.
Hey, you got it, Skippy.
Raynor. Skippy.
I knew it! Okay, hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so let's see. We have Vorzun has something to say here.
Amon's reach extends further than I ever imagined.
This war has only begun. It is one that will test.
So I'm curious if that's a statement of how long this campaign's going to go, or how they feel the war's going to go.
And that they would aid us.
I have heard
Possibly
his
both.
prophecies as well. It is
Hopefully both.
said that the Xel'Naga come from a world that exists where none should. From there,
I like this prophecy.
all life in our universe
Are we going to go blow up
tastes its
the world that's not
Our
where it should be?
forebearers searched for it, but nothing beyond legend was ever
Hmm.
found.
And you? Do you believe as Zeratul did?
Zeratul killed my mother.
Oh, dear.
Artanis. I will always
He just
hate
makes
him for
friends
this.
everywhere,
I
doesn't he?
will always hold him in the highest contempt.
Raja Ghul was corrupted by the Queen of Blades, Matriarch.
That's a good point.
Yes, I know that now. Reason has no bearing on emotion. Our kind embrace embraces this more
So
than
logically,
yours.
she knows that he did the right thing,
Zeratul
but
grieved for her as well. His sense of guilt drove him to uncover
I'm kind of
the
interested that
ancient
Artanis is trying to
prophecies
defend him so
and find
hard.
hope for our people.
Well, I think he's.
You
I
will
think the
forgive me
thing is,
for putting my
Artanis
place
does.
in the
He
words of
he
this.
he does this the whole looking at things from every perspective that he can kind of thing.
yeah. Okay,
I-
on to
I
our
like-
next place.
I like characters that do that.
Okay, so sometime later, remember, there's no clocks with Protoss World. Something's going on in here. So what'd you find?
I see the master construction of the Zelnaga now. Their understanding that energy,
Okay.
essence, and information are all one.
Good to know.
Each interchangeable, each mutable.
And how does this help us?
Then you uncovered the information Zeratul foresaw within this keystone.
Yes, maybe?
I have.
Okay.
From what I understand, it will lead us
Ulnar.
to Ulnar.
Which is...
Ulnar.
There we go. We're getting it
is a
described for
place
us.
of myth, a realm whispered of in our legends.
The homeworld of the Zelnaga.
Okay, neat.
I believe the keystone can project its location.
It looks a little bit different from the last time we
Show
had
me,
it, you know,
Karax.
in Wings of Liberty. Are you really going to be able to show me this thing, like, right now? Uh-oh. What is this thing doing? Look, it's another ability this thing has.
It cannot be. I must be in error.
It's ire, isn't it?
The Alterian Rift.
Oh, okay. No idea what that is.
Impossible. Nothing could survive within such unrelenting forces.
You did say it's in a place where it cannot be.
Appears I have failed you, Hierarch.
That is a word
I
you
do not
used.
believe so, Karax. It is said that the Zelnaga came from a place where no life should be. This aligns with Zeratul's prophecies.
We will go in.
Make
Yeah, we might need to
preparations
make a
at
little bit of
once.
thought on that one.
Like, nobody can survive there, including us, but, you know, we're gonna go.
Zeratul.
Okay.
Many thought you mad, and yet once more.
Hazardous astral anomaly.
Than us all.
Population,
The
unknown.
keystone leads us
Approximate
into the
planets,
Alterian Rift,
unknown.
to
Material
the
resources,
Zelnaga home
unknown.
of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old
Okay.
friend. I will wake the Zelnaga and honor your legacy.
This is gonna give us the Phoenix and the High Templar. Let's go. Into the breach once again. Hey, look, that's a place. It's got streamers. So how are we gonna survive there exactly? When no one can? Uh-oh, the ship's vibrating. It must be a really good ship.
This defies reason. We should be shredded into our base particles. Yet here we stand, between universes.
Oh, look, it's a thing.
Zeratul was right. It is Ulnar. Think of it, Matriarch.
Look at that gigantic
The cradle of all
Isahedron.
life, hidden all these years.
Yes. But why?
Yay! Okay, there are more conversations available. Rahana, what do you have to say about this?
It is hard to believe we stand above Ulnar.
God, even more names! Stop making up words!
The Zelnaga.
You already have words for these, you don't need more words for
The Zelnaga
these!
left Ire to return to a place such as this. It is said they
So this means it's
slumbered
possible the
till
Zelnaga are on this thing?
Zeratul
Let's
believed
hope
the
not.
artifact would lead us
Because
unto
we don't know
hope.
if they're all that
The
nice.
Zelnaga
I was gonna say they
remains
seem
the
to have a
hope
pretty
you
spotty
spoke of.
track record for sane, for
Yeah.
sanity. So
then the Zelnaga are below, awaiting their children.
I really hope that's not the case.
Then let us hope so.
I really do not hope that's the case. Because number one, all of a sudden it becomes Deus Ex Machina.
How
What's up,
Zeratul
Karak?
foresaw the keystone would
the whole
lead
point
us
of the
to this
Zelnaga is that they are the Zelnaga are
That it was
Deus.
this
That's the point.
device's
Yeah, that's the
primary
entire
purpose.
point, but
Zeratul was
You
in
know.
touch with an expression of reality beyond my understanding.
This place should not exist.
okay,
It
they
defies all
created
decrees
people
of science,
apparently. It's
shelters
understandable
all
they can do
understanding
things
of
you can't
astral
do.
mechanics.
I once thought we Protoss had reached the pinnacle of attainable knowledge. I was a fool. There is far more in the galaxy.
I
than
love that
exists in
idea.
Protoss
Well, I thought we knew
understanding,
everything,
friend
but
Karax.
apparently not.
I know this now.
And Phoenix, what do you got to say?
I pondered the events that brought me here. There is much I should remember.
Okay, so he's understanding.
My body is machine, like the purifiers.
Yes, you know that.
But you are not like them. I must know the truth of what I am.
Is this adding a new mission set?
What you will uncover may not be desirable.
Who knows?
It is time I face that. The ship's data center has uploaded the recent annals and has much of the history you have lost.
You should probably
I
go
hope
read
you
that.
find the answers you seek, friend Phoenix.
Man, I really hope he finds answers he likes. Okay, we got a mission to go do.
It appears we cannot receive transmissions while we are within the rift. We have been cut off.
That's bad. Okay, well.
I want to bet that becomes a thing.
Hey, look.
The Spear of Adun's sensors have located what appears to be an access way into the temple.
Why am I listening to you?
Our starships are prepared to move on your command.
Why are you my advisor today?
Yeah,
Well,
the guy was on lunch break.
She's supposed to be in stasis. So, it's analyzing the rocks. Nexus point is established. And we're going to be getting the air superiority starfighter. So, we need to complete the mission, destroy the Titanic warp prism in less than 10 minutes. God damn it. And take control of a celestial lock in less than 6 minutes and hold it for the duration of the Temple of Unification mission. Time limits.
Again with the time limits.
Okay, then. I gotta be honest, I'm annoyed with these time limits.
Getting a little tiresome, yes.
Okay, so what do I have to do?
Here lies the resting place of the Zelnaga.
Which may or may not be dead.
We must find a way to unseal this access way if we are to awaken them.
This temple's not a
Grand
nice
Preserver,
place.
What do you know of the temple in the depths below?
Yeah, don't say.
Only myth, legend.
I am so glad that
The destined race
she
of
doesn't know
the
anything
century.
about this.
Their very presence.
I would have been very upset if she knew how to work this thing.
I believe these celestial locks
Damn
are
it.
key. Our forces should claim them in the hopes the way forward presents itself.
Well, I don't know. It's about as smart as we're going to get. Hey, we got no idea what's going on, but these giant glowing things look pretty obvious. We should probably
Yeah.
do something with them.
Why is there a why is there a Windows like progress bar?
The voices' demands are clear. Keep the temple sealed.
Oh, and Amon does not want us here.
If we control the locks, the secrets of the temple will remain hidden from us.
It's okay, I can solve that problem.
Engage the enemy and reclaim the locks. Amon will not have his victory so easily.
We can now get air upgrades. Okay, there's 5 locks.
I was gonna say we can get air upgrades. Do we have any air?
Specifically our anti-air phoenixes.
Our stargates can now warp in phoenixes. They are extremely mobile and effective at engaging our enemy across long distances.
Okay, we need to get another simulator online about as soon as we possibly can. Just because we want to kind of start building that stuff up. So we're going to wait patiently until we have 100. Do that. And then, okay. We're going to need to start getting this army rolling. The nice thing about Phoenix is they have something called a graviton beam they're able to do. That's what was happening to my units a couple of missions ago. The graviton beam lifts enemies up. And the thing about Phoenix is that they are air-to-air only. However, if they lift enemies into the air...
They're in the air.
They're in the air.
Funny how that works.
Okay. So the first place is there. So here's the question.
Time for battle.
The question is there any way to access this
Once
thing?
Amon's forces have been defeated, our warriors' presence should allow us to lay claim to the lock.
Okay, we're just going to kill this thing real quick. So they have... It is irritating that they have this thing. Okay, so that's how these things work. Problem is they can only take claim of 1 unit at a time. Okay, and they're all on cooldown right now.
I stalk through the stars. La Farosh.
So they can't do anything against that unit at the moment until their cooldown comes back. Okay. Okay. Nothing quick, please. Okay, come on. Oh, that's a... Okay, that's a thing. Okay. I kind of let that go a lot longer than I should have. You go here. You 3, get over here. Go back, please. We're going to go take control of that thing in just a second. Okay, I need... some gateways. And then... Okay, we're going. Okay. So we're gonna go take control. How did they get that? How did they get all these units in here?
Because they're annoying.
They are. That is really annoying. Okay. Need more units here.
Amon's forces are inbound to our nexus point.
The lock is now ours. These energy patterns indicate once we control the other 4, the temple will open.
Okay, so Amon's about to attack, is what I'm gathering. So I need to make sure that I have units available to defend. Get these guys back over here in just a moment. Let's get some monoliths in stock. Okay.
Hierarch.
What's going on over here?
The Tal'Darim have deployed a titanic warp
Oh,
prism.
okay.
If its core is similar
So that's
to
what I
our
have to
own,
destroy.
The reactor is made of pure solarite. If possible, we should destroy it and claim the reactor to enhance our solar core.
That sounds like a plan. So we have to destroy that. And they're going to be doing stuff with that, apparently.
Well, they did say it was a warp prism of some sort. I'm sure it's going to make things difficult if we leave it lying around.
That is probably true. Okay. So, we are working full tilt right now. Okay, I can finally start doing level 2 stuff. Yeah, so it's going to be hanging around up there, apparently. Okay. Let's get those to all open up. Yeah, I think it's going to be kind of wandering around, apparently. Okay, our monolith just came online. The next thing I need to do...
You have not enough mineral. You must construct additional pylons.
Yes, yes, yes. Get that. Then build... No. Build that there. Then build that there. Then build that there. So we're going to have, like, lots and lots of Vespene gas.
I'm having a hard time seeing how this is a problem.
Okay. Well, the problem is we have Vespene gas. What we don't have is minerals. which is moderately irritating. Okay, so we're going to kind of advance a little bit. And I've got reinforcements ready.
Warriors, pull back from the enemy base.
Oh, that's the
You
enemy
must
base
focus on
currently.
the celestial
Okay, yeah,
locks.
I don't feel like dealing with that yet.
Teleport successful.
So I guess the next base we need to attack is this one right here. That's fine. We'll get our units in. And go ahead and attack. Okay.
Teleport successful.
So we are now activating that. Let's call in some of those guys. Some of these guys. Okay. You need to go up here. One of you needs to make sure that this gets defenses, because you know they're going to attack this.
Looks even remotely valuable, they'll attack it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the point. The AI is aggressive.
They do tend to be. Oh, hey, look, speaking of which.
Speaking of which, you are now under attack.
Yep, the attack's over. It was pretty easy. Okay, we want to make sure that we have a monument. So the plus side is I now know how to defend the hell out of location. So, I mean, that's the thing. I can defend like hell because now I know how... you guys should, like, not necessarily be there.
I stalk through the stars.
What I don't know is if they're even... if they will attack. I mean, I feel like they should, but I don't see them doing so. Which I find kind of odd. Then again...
Engaging the enemy.
Oh, we're losing some guys up there. Ah, 'cause this is on a second level, apparently. Apparently there's a pseudo base up here.
I would say that is substandard. We should do something about that.
Yep. Don't be doing that. I don't like it when you do that. This is a grand waste of minerals that I'm doing right now, but... oh well.
servants are moving to seize a lock.
Is it the one that I'm sitting on right now? Yeah, it's the one I'm sitting on right now. Good job, you guys. Great work seizing that lock. You guys are just fantastic at your jobs and everything involved in them.
Base is under attack.
Aw, man. Mako, they killed one of my things.
Well, that's no good.
That is no good. Quick! Kill the heretics! Oh, they're calling in some stuff with that Grand War Prism of theirs.
Should probably try and blow that up.
I probably should, but that would require work. And it's gone.
Hey!
And those are mine.
I am warping the vessel's cargo aboard for further study.
Okay.
Engaging the enemy. You must construct additional pylons.
Damn it, stop telling me I have to construct additional pylons. I disagree with you. I have plenty of pylons. Wasn't there an enemy base over here at one point? But I decided not to fight because the game told me not to. I can't tell but feel that not attacking enemy bases is a substandard approach to beating this game. Oh hey, did you see what I saw? It's a dude! Let's lift him up in the air. No, I can't lift him up in the air? Fine, we'll lift that up in the air. And then go attack that. Is that... Okay, let's... You guys get here because I'm tired of not being allowed to attack things I want to attack.
I am almost certain that taking that last lock is not going to be the final.
I agree with you. Have you noticed how I'm making very damn sure that I'm keeping these spots?
Yeah, that's because that's what I'm like. The moment you get that last one, I'm betting you're gonna have to deal with like an all-out assault.
I'm pretty sure you're right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill the enemy base before they get to spawn anything. Because that's just how I do things.
You're making this a habit.
Man, Mako, they're killing my units.
That is something that happens to your units when they've lost all their blood. And they're losing an awful lot of that.
Oh dear. That's a thing that just happened.
Amon's forces have claimed a mechanism.
Oh no.
Dang it.
Man, they took one back.
We thought that might happen.
I'm annoyed by the fact that just happened. Okay, you guys get up here. Yeah, I might have to go get that stuff back. Okay, let's go. Continue attacking into this base. This is probably not the best idea I've ever had, but at the same time, Why are you not attacking? They have a lot of stuff up here. They're killing my army.
We'll try not to let them do that.
I was trying really, really hard. Oh no, my army's dead. Unfortunately, there's not very much these guys can do against aerial units. There's stuff these guys can do against aerial units, however. I think this might be the game telling me I'm screwing around too much.
You might want to get on with it at some point, yeah. Preferably before the enemy annihilates you.
Oh, well, see, that's just not going to happen. See, look, this is why I have reinforcements. You go pick up that, even though that's not the item we need. You set up defenses. And then this group can go do that. I want my thing back. This is mine, not yours. And all of you go here. And you get over there, and this time, actually put the defenses in. You notice the ones I put defenses on didn't go away?
Had a chance. Well, now you might actually have a chance to reinforce.
I mean, I hope so. And you just send some things in that direction. I should probably also upgrade their stats at some point. I think the fact that I didn't do that also might have maybe contributed to the fact that we just got our asses kicked. See? This is what happens when a defended base gets attacked. It still gets its ass kicked. Man.
Yeah, but it makes much more prettier explosion. Also, it gives you enough time to maybe roll some help in. Possibly.
I know we're gonna be fine. Never mind. I didn't realize that that was actually mildly defended. Can you guys go deal with this?
So, wow, they are really pushing.
Yeah, they want to say something to me, and I just don't feel like listening to their nonsense. I think the game's trying to teach me that superhero strategies don't work. That's why I'm not turtling anymore. Gotta make sure to get all my units up the freaking landing.
Engaging the enemy.
Crap.
Blades meet the enemy.
Warp field online.
Warp field stabilized. Japakazor. I want the enemy base gone. Is this so hard? Why is this so hard? I'm only asking you to annihilate an entire enemy base full of people who don't like the fact that I'm doing this. I mean, I don't think this is a huge request. I will, however, point out that they do have Archons, and I don't.
And blowing up your Dragoons pretty readily.
Yes, they are.
And they're probably going to roll straight forward to try and take your stuff out now.
They can try.
Y'all poke the hornet's nest.
Yes, I did. Oh, hey, look. You know the differences between me and them?
Mm-hmm.
My hornets work. Let's just put it this way. Them hornets are not leaving their base. They're trying to. Hey, don't let that happen. Just kind of sit there until that comes in. No. No. And do something. Okay, unfortunately they did get... Oh, that's a problem. There you go. Not letting me have fun.
You're dragging this out. What did you suspect?
I'm not dragging this out. I'm trying to kill a goddamn enemy base. I don't really want to call in another pylon, to be honest with you. Can you guys kill that? Please. And look, the incredibly useful Khaydarin Monolith just came online. Would have been really useful like a minute and a half ago, but no. Man, they rebuild really fast. Have you noticed this?
Yeah, that's kind of the point, I'm guessing.
Don't attack the enemies because they rebuild really fast. You might be right. Yay, we got rid of a Colossus.
Yeah, now get rid of the other one.
Working on it. I am working with cooldowns here. Like, part of the problems that we keep on running into here is that I have not... You know what? I can solve this. Hold on.
Engaging foe.
Part of the problem we've been running into is that I don't have enough gateways to call in enough units. Oh no. Okay, we'll admit, at this point, I'm probably goofing off a little bit too much. I think it's about the point when you have 5,000 Vespene gas that you can make that statement.
Yeah, just a little.
Just a bit. It's okay. I'm solving the problem. Damn it, I'm having fun. You can't stop me from having fun. They might be able to. You can't. Keep in mind, I'm also treating this Really? Are we really doing this? Is this how we're having this conversation? Damn, they go. Holy wow! Mako, they really want to have this conversation with me. Look, excuse me. I need to inform you guys exactly how much I do not appreciate your existence. By the way, in case anybody's curious, I'm still gonna destroy that base.
Oh, Lord.
What were you expecting me not to destroy that base? Was that your
Because
expectation?
every time you get back there, they've rebuilt.
I know. I'm making them waste minerals that as computers they don't have to care about. Go for it. Also, I'm gonna have 50 energy in just a second, so we'll be able to do an orbital strike this time. Which was
I thought orbital strike was 75.
nope, 50. Surprising, I know. God damn, and now they have a carrier. You guys are annoying the hell out of me. Sure. That did some work.
And that did jack all.
Nope, that did good stuff. We're winning this time. I told you I'm taking out the space. The space goes a lot further back than I expected it to. This would explain exactly why it was so hard to take them out. This base must go all the way around. That must be what it is.
Could be.
I'm also supposed to be using those other units that are not just sentries and dragoons and zealots. Okay, can you guys just stop it? Can you please? That means there's a base down here I have to go deal with at some point. I did tell you, Mako. I did warn you that this was going to happen. This base is going away. Oh, they have no more Nexus up here. Okay, so here's the question. Should I try to destroy... Oh, hello. Oh. Should I try to Oh, you're not allowed to have that. If I'm not allowed to have that yet, you're not allowed to have that yet. Okay, should I get the other lock or should I destroy their other base? That's the question.
Get the lock.
The lock. Man, you're no fun.
That's kind of what I'm here for.
Our blades meet the enemy.
This is mine. We're probably gonna have to go assault the spot up here.
Probably.
Okay.
All 5 locks have been captured, Hierarch. The access way is open.
Hooray! And what bad things will happen?
And then suddenly everything just, enemies just start pouring out of the temple.
I'm pretty sure that's how that's gonna happen, actually.
It seems Amon's forces have drawn back. I sense only a great stillness.
That looks
surrounding the
sideways.
temple.
Then we have succeeded. It will not be long before we see what fate has in store for us.
This concerns me. Oh, that's victory.
Huh.
Okay, well.
So we
Aw,
missed- well,
Oh, I didn't kill the warp prism fast enough. Okay. Weird. I'll have to get that eventually. Oh, we got some more purifiers. Well, that was neat.
I'm afraid the Spear of Adun will not be able to
Oh
assist
dear,
you
that's
inside
not
the
good
temple.
news.
Please be careful, Hierarch.
I smell a hero. I smell a hero mission.
I do too. But that's going to be it for us, guys. When we come back next time, we're going to go figure out if that's actually true. We'll see you soon.